for the first time, the former Magpie. We're set to go. Round 21 from the MCG. Segler in delivery, but he just couldn't hold on as the ball's now charging for McCreary back into the team. But there's
and releasing another Hawthorn player to transition the ball.
You probably shouldn't be surprised as the leading disposal winner in the competition heading into this round. There's Bramble. That situation, but he was quick enough and smart enough to keep it moving. Morrison to the square. Lewis has covered a lot of territory to get back there, and that's a good... Try and kick his 19th goal for the season. He succeeds. And the Hawks are taking to the forward 50, but Thomas was on about as well. Little prod to try and get it to Henry. Instead, it's gone back into Hawthorn hands. Scrimshaw's got a powerful left boot, and he just used it through. He hasn't kicked a goal in his career. This is the first season he's never kicked a goal, but of course he has now.
Goal umpire did not move.
Thereabouts. The cleanest was Grundy. He handballed it straight to his old teammate, Tom Phillips.
I wonder if he called.
Sproats. Segler kicks it wide and he finds more.
Good hit.
Played just 10 games in the 2 seasons prior. He's more than comfortable. And he's kicking them from everywhere.
From Harvey because it forced Mitchell back 15 metres.
Scrimshaw threads it through. That's okay to Warple. Has it back inside, so they get a better view at least, and Scrimshaw well within range and hits the target, and the first quarter belongs to Hawthorn.
We're on the run, and the one thing he has introduced to the Hawthorn team since coming in is terrific efficiency by foot. The left footers, for some reason, they look great kicks, and he is a terrific kick.
I think both the last patches of play, one for Hawthorn, one for Collingwood.
It's opened up some possibilities for Segler to Bramble, just squeezed out the kick, asked a lot of more, but he got there and turned straight away, knowing exactly where they are. Although he doesn't have the shot, it doesn't seem in the end. 3 in a row, and that's exactly what he's done. Really open up the game now for the Hawks. In a long time. Main tries to weight the kick. It was never going to be easy, was it? And O'Brien shows his marking prowess. One of those moves late in the season, giving someone a new role. And so far, so good. Driving kick to half forward. Segler sensed the opportunity to drag it down. Immediately moved on. Long shot from Warple. He might will this home. Bang! Another blow landed by the Hawks. 4 in a row, and the
tactic of playing both ruckmen out on the ground is working because they get marked opposites. We saw McAvoy take a mark.
Shields at best, dropping in front. Now Scrimshaw eyes up into the 50, nothing for him. Although that got tall on Noble, and all of a sudden Howe could have a snap for goal, and it's come back beautifully for another for the Hawks.
Yeah.
Maybe you're regretting that, McCreary. They gave a rest last week, 22 goals, 18 in 17 games. No mistake. It's Hawthorn's game at the moment at the MCG. The lead extends to 6, and even that didn't seem to matter in the end. So it's all going Hawthorn's way. Howe to Lewis. Leads are made. McAvoy's into the pocket. Kazitsky back at the foot of the kicker, and it drops even shorter than that.
It's a disappointing start for Collingwood. I mean, this
will be the full test if he takes it on. And it was line ball, but it's crept over. That's a big start to the second half for the Hawks. That's going. He had Adams, which he uses. There's a real opening for him. Kicked in haste, really. And by Grundy, fluky ball for Burgoyne to control, which he did. Now Frost powers out of there. Got the handball, had the help, and he's on the way out, back through the middle. Mitchell ignored Wingard because Moore was even closer to goal. He thought about it. Once again, to be a multiple goal kicker for the Hawks. No issues with that one. Sails through for his second of the day, and his 31st of the season.
He's usually not a good option.
Shuffle position, clean take from McAvoy. The feedback was on from Moore to Wingard, and Howe let loose.
Well,
today, but he already has one under his belt. And he too can cash in on this dominant performance by the Hawks. 42 points is the margin. He spots Lewis. There's a bit of a scrappy kick. It sits there on the boundary, stays in. Collingwood wanted to get it out, but knew they couldn't take it there. And instead, Hawthorn have worked it forward into the hands of Kaczynski, who helps himself to another. And that's
So just the want and the work rate to get there and help out, keep the ball alive.
He was desperate for Rusco to come in, and
it's all one way in the worm. It's getting higher and higher. It's 48 points right now. 4 goals straight to 1 straight for the quarter. And he's still got appetite for more, literally.
comes from the side. You can see he stands on Mitch Lewis's right foot, and that's where he rolls the ankle.
Quick snap is a good snap again, and it's Connor Nash.
Until Sam Mitchell would have seen what he was capable of doing further up the ground, but see, there was loose marking at the stoppage. He just waltzes onto that and kicks the goal. Well done.
I mean, that's if you're running. Because they look at the GPS data, Hutto, and just bridge the gap.
Bramble spots Burgoyne. Back to the outside. He's charging on Bramble. And Lewis had a clean run, and he normally would have gobbled that up, but Mitchell will finish it off anyway. That almost puts pay to any hopes and dreams the Pies might have had. Still time. They've turned it over. Wingard trying to kick forward. Bramble, he's the running man. He takes the advantage, kicks it. Kaczynski with the reach. Got a trusty right boot. And the Hawks look like they will get the points today. And for side bottom, he'll worry hard again if it hits the ground, but no worries for the Hawks today. An impressive performance, 15 goals, 7. They took the initiative, led the way, got in top on the...